Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We are playing Final Fantasy VIII Remastered. I have been looking forward to this game for such a long time. I first played this when I was 11 years old, and I sunk hundreds of hours into it. Hundreds and hundreds, playing the card game, getting all the GFs, everything. And since they announced this, I have been looking forward to it so much. I've had it on pre-order since that was available as well. I absolutely love this game. So I'm going to do an entire playthrough for the channel, and I really hope you guys enjoy it too. Let's go! Oh, that opening sequence brings back so many memories. So many good memories. I'm going to read out the dialogue throughout all of this playthrough. I am somewhat horrific at fluffing up, reading off screen and adding words that don't exist into sentences, so bear with me. It'll probably get better as we move on through it. How are you feeling? Forehead hurts? No kidding. Looks like your eyes are focusing. You should be fine. Say your name for me. So back when I was 11, back in the good old days, I always named the main character in Final Fantasies after myself. But I kind of stopped doing that probably about 10 years ago, and I just stopped changing the names of anything in any game. I mean, I don't even nickname Pokemon in the Pokemon games. So just for this playthrough as well, we're going to keep it all the same. Why don't you take it easy in training? Next time you might not be so lucky. Tell that to Sifa. Point of discussion there. I say it as Sifa. Other people say it as Cypher. I'm not sure which one's right and which one's wrong. I'll probably end up swapping between them. That Sifa won't listen to anyone. Why don't you ignore him? I can't just run away. You want to be cool, huh? Well, don't get hurt in the process. Let's see, your instructor is... Quistis. I'll call her now. Just wait here a minute. Quistis, come get your student. Yes, yes. His injury's not serious. It'll probably leave a scar. Right. Now please come by. Squall. So we meet again. I knew it would be either you or Sifa. Come on, let's go. Today's the field exam. Squall, is there something on your mind? Not really. What's so funny? Funny? No, it's not that. I'm just happy. I feel like I'm beginning to understand my student a little, that's all. I'm more complex than you think. Then tell me. Tell me more about yourself. It's like a chat show. It's none of your business. I'm hoping the sound levels are right for everyone, because I did play through this before and recorded it all, got it all ready, went to edit it, and the music was so loud that you couldn't hear me talking over it, which some may say not a bad thing, but if I'm reading out the dialogue, then that kind of defeats the purpose. So I'm hoping I fixed it, and this is the second attempt at getting through the recording, so fingers crossed. I will stop the recording to do some draw magicking? Yeah, we'll call it that. When we get outside of the garden, so I'll check the sound levels then, do the draw, farming, and then come back, and hopefully it'll all be good. Good morning, class. Let's start with today's schedule. There seem to have been some rumours flying around since yesterday. Yes, the field exam for seed candidates will begin later this afternoon. Those not participating and those who failed last week's written test are to remain here in study hall. Field exam participants will have free time until the exam. Just be sure you're in top condition. Meet in the hall at 1600 hours. I'll announce the team assignments there. Any questions? Oh, and Sifa. Do not injure your partner while training. Be careful from now on. Field exam participants, I will see you all later. And Squall, I need to talk to you. She was just with us. Like, couldn't she have spoken to us while we were wandering here? We came in together. Right, I want to access the PC. There we go. So inside this PC are the first two GFs, the Guardian Forces. We've got Quetzalcoatl and Shiva. As soon as you log into the tutorial, it will just give them to you. Let you name them. We're going to keep them the same. Confirm. Tutorial covers all aspects of gameplay. This tutorial can also be accessed through the regular menu at any time during the game. I'm going to skip tutorials. I remember basically this game like the back of my hand from the extensive amount of time that I played it when I was younger. I will try to remember to explain junctioning sort of as I'm doing it, why I'm junctioning certain things into certain stats. You haven't been to the fire cavern yet, have you? You won't be able to take part in today's seed exam if you don't pass this prerequisite. I was gonna go this morning, but Sifa... Do you have a good excuse? Not really. He does have a good... Someone sliced his face! Then let's get going. If you're not too confident yet, you can review your studies at the study panel. Just did that. Got my GFs, Quistis. Got them. I'll be waiting at the front gate, so come down when you're ready. You can access the study panel from your seat. God, the analog stick. It's gonna take a while to get used to that. I'm late! I'm late! I'm late! Ooh, shall we be nice? Or shall we do what Squall would do and just stay quiet and stare? There. Sorry, I was kind of in a hurry. Oh yeah, hey, did you just come from that class? Is homeroom over? Well, oh no. This place is so much bigger than my last garden. Oh, hey, hey! I just transferred here. Do you think you could give me a quick tour of this garden? We don't have the time. I don't think this particular Squall would give a tour. Oh, bummer, that's too bad. Well, see ya. Plus, that selfie, she's consistently chirpy. She ain't gonna mind. Right, so we need to pick up some cards from this guy. He's just gonna give us these cards because he's so damn generous, and he doesn't play himself, supposedly. So, just wanted those 7 cards. There's a little chap running around. Should come in a minute. In a blue top. He has the mini-mod card. I don't think I've got enough cards that I can use to beat him at the moment. So... I'm just going to go meet Quistis. She's... Oh, that's the wrong one. She's all the way out the front gate. I will say, it is a bit of a shame that they didn't remaster the backgrounds. But I imagine that would be quite a lot of work, because back in the PlayStation 1 era, the backgrounds on Final Fantasy games were 2-dimensional drawings. They weren't actually computer generated as far as I know, not like the Squall character model is here. No one can draw. Right, well, it helps if I junction something, doesn't it? So we'll give him... Let's give him Quetzalcoatl. We don't have any magic, but we will equip some abilities. And he can draw Cure from there. 8 of them. That's not bad. There's Quistis. I have a few things to explain before we head off. GF gives us strength. The stronger the GF, the stronger we become. So, here's a brief explanation on junctioning a GF. I just did it, Quistis. I just did it. I'm gonna skip that tutorial as well. Everything okay up till now? You can always check back by accessing tutorial from the menu. Once we get to the fire cavern, I'll explain how to junction magic. Use the command draw during battle and stock magic from your enemies. Be sure to have some stocked. Ready to go? The fire cavern used for the test is located east of here. And now we have Quistis in the party as well, so we'll quickly junction Shiva onto her and give her those as well. And we're on the world map. I'm gonna quickly check the config. Right, so sound effects. We can turn that down slightly. Let's go down to 50% on sound effects. At 50%? Yeah. Battle message all the way up, battle speed all the way up, camera all the way up. Scan. Once. ATB wait and cursor initial, just so we always select. All good. All good. Okay, so if you walk on these roads, you won't get attacked. The monsters, for some reason, don't like walking on pavements. Maybe it hurts their little feet. But the fire cavern is just over there. For the time being, though, I'm just going to have a quick battle. We'll draw some magic before heading to the fire cavern. So you've got the draw command, and you can draw magic directly out of your enemies. And it stocks it on your character. And that's how you get your stats better. You just junction specific magic to specific stats. Effectiveness varies depending on the stat that you're equipping it to, or junctioning it to, I should say. And this Catachiplar is taking ages to die. There we go. Spiderweb. That's an item that learns, I forgot to read it, but it gives Quistis the option of another limit break. Okay guys, so I'm going to quickly farm some magic from the enemies in this area. Not going to really level up, just going to draw magic out of them. And then we're going to head straight ahead into the fire cavern, and I shall rejoin you when we're inside. Okie doke, so I am just inside the entrance to the fire cavern and have spent not very long, to be honest, drawing magic for Quistis and Squall. And they've got 100 of everything. Cards on the table, I did use the 3x speed to do it. It makes it so much easier. Instead of spending 2 hours getting all this magic, it took me about 30 minutes? Maybe not even that long. GFs did get a couple of levels up. Shiva is now level 4. Quetzalcoatl's level 2 because I came across a T-Rexor and it killed Quetzalcoatl. So, oh dear. Okay, junctioning magic. Now pay attention. I'll be explaining how to utilize the magic you have stocked. We don't need that. When you draw a new magic, try experimenting with it when you junction. This is how you become stronger. Okay, ready to go? Oh, you know how to use your gunblade? Yes, I know. Oh, okay, I was just concerned, that's all. Alright, let's go. On the subject of junctioning, Quistis has Cure junctioned to her spirit. The best one she's got for that. You can see how, although I've got 100 of everything, the stats change accordingly. So certain things are actually better for certain stats. And Squall has got Sleep junctioned to Magic, which brings it up to 20. Nothing else brings it close, really. Right. Let's get on with this and head in to fight Ifrit, who is lurking at the end of the cavern. We're ready. I'm ready. I'm his support. Instructor number 14, Quistis Trep. Treppy? That's another name I don't quite know how to say. Select a time limit. Choose one suited to your abilities. Challenging, yet reasonable. We're going to go 10 minutes. I don't think I ever tried 10 minutes when I was younger. 11 years old. But I'm going to give it a go this time. My job is to support you in battle. Everything else is up to you. Fine. You know, the boys often choke on this test when I come with them. I guess my charm makes them nervous. Whatever. I'm just kidding. Trying to keep you relaxed, that's all. Oh, random battle. Should be able to take them out quite easy. Yeah. The little red bats in here are pretty weak. More AP. I think I've got the GF set to learn, Quetzalcoatl's set to learn Card, because that's a really important skill, and a very, very good way of powering up. And Shiva is set to learn Strength Junction. Now, normally I would say that they should learn Boost first. But I don't really want to be relying on GFs too much. Although I am going to summon Shiva on this occasion, because there's 4 of the enemies and it's faster. So yeah, there is a way that you can, on PS4, which is what I'm playing on, you can hold the touchpad, it gets rid of the HUD, and you can mash the square button to boost your GFs. I'll learn it eventually, but for the time being, I'm gonna learn some other things and get the characters junctioned properly. I'm also hoping that I've managed to sort the sound out. Jesus, that did a lot of damage. Hoping that I sorted the sound out properly and the music level's good and I'm obviously hearable. Okay, we have made it. I guess I was right. You and Sifa are in a class of your own. You... no idea what that said. 2 little bats. We can just attack these to kill them. It's so funny, but because of the trigger on Squall's weapon being R1, every time one of the other characters makes contact on their attack, I automatically press it. You and Sifa in a class of your own, you both have amazing strength and potential. Okay, this is it. Are you ready? Come at me, Ifrit. Come at me. You seem confident enough. I am. Oh, I absolutely adore the bass. A bass? That's a fish. The boss battle music in this. Final Fantasy XIV has recently added a new... oh, I forgot to do magic. Oh well, never mind. Final Fantasy XIV, as I was saying, has recently added new raids, and it's got some Final Fantasy VIII themed bosses in there, and they've remixed this music. It's so good. I stumbled my words a lot then. I know what I was trying to say. Maybe I'll add subtitles at the bottom just so that everyone else can understand me as well. So I forgot to rejunction the magic command, so I've got draw on them still. Which means Squall can't use Blizzard, which was silly of me. So he's stuck attacking while Quistis just does Diamond Dust. Because Ifrit's weak to ice for some reason. I would have thought it was weak to water, but who am I to judge? This shouldn't take too long. So yeah, I decided while I was outside doing magic drawing that the only times I would use the modifications they've added into this remaster would be ×3 when I'm drawing magic, which I will always do off camera. It's not interesting. And I might occasionally use the no battles if we're trying to get from A to B to progress the story. I will use that sparingly though. I don't want to get too reliant on it. "4 minutes left on the timer." should be able to do this. Oh, done! Nice! I was gonna say, I reckon probably just one more Shiva will get it, but that was it. All done. G returner revives GF from KO, and Ifrit's card. And 20 AP. So Quetzalcoatl has learned card, and Shiva has learned the Strength Junction. Yay! Name Ifrit, keep him the same. There isn't much time, but let me go over this real quick. Good, you got yourself a GF. If you junction that GF, you'll be able to use the Elemental Junction ability. Here's an explanation on elements. We won't go through that again. There's a lot of fire elemental monsters here, so junction Blizzard to your elemental attack. You'll have an easier time with fire elemental enemies. So, if we go and junction Squall with Ifrit, he's now got... Which two has he got? He's got Quetzalcoatl and Ifrit. Okay, that's fine. And then we junction some magic. I think fire, or any one of the elemental ones, is going to be our best bet. Did she say there was a... Yes, so elemental attack, if we put Blizzard on there, we're attacking with 50% ice. So, we'll do that for his junctions. And quickly check what the GFs are learning. So that's summon magic plus 10%. That's how much base damage they do. I think HP is probably a good one to go for next. And... Spirit. At least I think that's Spirit. I've always called it Spirit. We'll go for Vitality Junction there. And Ifrit is going to learn Strength plus 20%, and that will really boost up whoever he's junctioned to. Their physical attacks. Junction Quistis. And we can junction Magic to Strength. Again, Fire is the highest one. Or Blizzard or Thunder. They're basically the same. And she hasn't got any elemental things there to do, so okay, we're good. Now we can make our way out of the fire cavern. I remember when I first played this, I got to this part of the game and I was looking at this background and I just thought it looked so amazing. Obviously graphics have come on hell of a long way since then. I just have memories of this game just... It's really hard to put into words how much I enjoyed this game when I played it. Me and a friend would sit around all weekend after school, and we would just play this non-stop. And all Final Fantasies. After this one it was 9, then 10, 10-2. You can judge me for that in the comments if you want. I am just a crazy, big-ass Final Fantasy fan. I like those games where you can really sink some time into them. Not just because you get your money's worth, but you can really get absorbed into the world that it's taking part in. And Final Fantasy's always been that game. It's always done that for me. Right, so if we attack with Squall, he's going to do a hell of a lot of damage. 296, because he's got Blizzard junctioned onto his elemental attack. Although Quistis just did quite a bit of damage as well. That's purely because we've got magic junctioned onto strength as well. I wonder how many times I can say junction in one video. Oh, one more random battle before we make it out. Had to happen. Struck first. I'm just going to double check actually. Do these have any... Oh, they've got all the elementals, magic, but we have it all. As I speed farmed that outside. Oh, dead. So those magic stone pieces, eventually we can get some skills from the GFs, like ice or water magic refine, I think, you can learn from Shiva. And you can use that skill that the GF learns to refine those magic stone pieces into that type of magic. There's different grades of materials. Right, so camera. I keep trying to move the camera with the right stick. No, it's L1 and R1. That camera moved really slow. I thought I changed the config. Is that as fast as it goes? Okay. If you insist. Right, so we're going to head back to Balam Garden. Obviously I need to remember that I've got Blizzard junction to his elemental attack, because some enemies are going to be resistant to that and it'll mean he'll do less damage. Oh, the character models in this are just so nice to look at. Like I said, it's a shame about the background, but that must have been a hell of a lot of work. But the character models, they just look so good. And Squall has a face! If you've seen the meme of "you are the cutest guy here" and he just has this pixelated mess for a face, it will mean a lot that he finally has features, a nose and eyes. And he is actually quite cute. Christus, well done. Let's see. I thought there was something else I needed to go over with you before you take the seed exam. Oh yes, taking care of your GF. Is this something you have to watch out for? GF tutorial. I think this is where they show you that you can learn abilities with them and level them up with their EXP, just the same as the characters. Is it? Yes, it is. We can skip that. That's fine. We know that too. Now change into uniform and assemble at the first floor lobby. Okay, Quistus, as you say. And I don't think I can draw anything from here, because... No, he's already... Oh! Oh, unable to... And I did it again. Unable to stock. No one's gonna draw. We're running away. Otherwise I'll get stuck into a horrible circle of just constantly drawing and failing. Oh, have I just gone back out the wrong way? Yes, I did. That's a very tight squeeze in that scene. With all the Final Fantasies, 7, 8, 9, they all have such amazing background music. Which way? Oh, we can... I think we can use this directory to go there very quickly, so... Oh. Dormitory? Yes. We need to go get changed into our siege uniform. Which is that? Yep, that's hung up on the back wall. Cool. Just, he has a face! As someone that played the original back when I was 11 years old, him having a face is such a big deal. Right. As with any Final Fantasy game, remember to save. Otherwise something bad will happen, you'll die in battle, make a mistake, have an accident, and then realise that you haven't saved it for an hour. I'm speaking from experience. Squall, over here! I'll be announcing the squad assignments for the exam now. Let's see, you'll be with... Zeldinched. It's another surname that I can't pronounce properly. Quite a lively fellow. Lively? He's just loud. Can't I switch members? I'm afraid that's not possible. Over here, Zell. such a cheesy smile. Whoa, I'm with you. Those limit break settings can also be changed in the status screen. He is Final Fantasy VIII's version of Tifa from Final Fantasy VII. Whereas hers had the sort of the reels that would spin to choose, that you stopped to choose how powerful the specific attack was. This one you put in, as you can see on the screen, different button combinations. And he learns more as you go through the game. You can get these fighting magazines, and he can learn limit breaks from them. I didn't read what he just said. I'm sorry, I skipped it. Heard he whooped you pretty bad this morning. We weren't fighting, we were training. I bet you he doesn't think so. Look, Sifa's just being a pain in the ass. All you have to do is ignore him. That's none of your business. Ahem. Excuse me, but... That's Sifa you're talking about? He's your squad leader. Say what? It can't be changed. Sifa, are you here? Fujin and Reijin tagging along as usual. Guess that makes up the whole disciplinary committee. Now, I think I've always pronounced Fujin right. But is it Rajin? Reijin? You're the squad leader. Good luck to you. Instructor, I hate it when people wish me luck. Save those words for a bad student that needs them, eh? Okay then. Good luck, Sifa. She still said it to him anyway. Bad student that needs them. Add instructor trait to the list? The list? What is it? Well then. You're all assigned to Squad B. I'll be the instructor in charge. Teamwork is of the utmost importance. Let's get through this exam, everyone. Listen up. Teamwork means staying out of my way. It's a Squad B rule. Don't you forget it. Everyone here? Oh my god, Headmaster Sid has a button nose. Never realised that in the original. I always thought that Headmaster Sid looked a bit like Robin Williams back in the original game. Obviously they were very pixelated, you could hardly see their faces, but it's always who I kind of saw him as, strangely enough. Not saying Headmaster Sid is Mrs. Doubtfire or anything. It's been a while, everyone. How's everyone doing? This exam will involve 12 members from squads A through D. You will be proceeding to a real battlefield. Obviously, the battles are for real. Life and death, victory and defeat, honour and disgrace, each of those go hand in hand. There's only one way or the other. How about it? Are you still up for it? You will be accompanied by 9 seed members. Should you fail, these members shall get the job done. They always do. Well, that's one less worry on your mind. The pride of Balam Garden, the elite mercenary force, Seed. Learn from them, obey their commands, and accomplish the mission. Prove yourself worthy of becoming a member of Seed. Best of luck. I think I read that out with the correct amount of oomph. Whoa, he suddenly got very fuzzy. Dearie, come on, Square Enix. I mean, that's noticeable. Really noticeable. There's a blur... See what I mean, though? Robin Williams. It could be him. We still talk to him. I mean, yes, he's still there. We've yet to have a Gunblade specialist in Seed. That is why I'm hoping you and Sifa will join us in Seed. He says Seed a lot. Seed, Seed, Seed. Just like me saying Junction. Let's get a move on. Right, where do we go? Did they tell us? Oh, okay. We're good. We're good. I love the little cars in this. Yo, Squall, show me your gunblade, will ya? Come on, man. Just a peek. Oh, fine. Yeah, yeah. Why are you being so selfish, Scrooge? Say something, will ya? What's on your mind? Nothing. Stop that. It's annoying. Chicken wuss. What did you call me? Knock it off. Instructor? Who was that girl in the infirmary this morning? Was someone there? I didn't notice anybody. Is there a problem? No, not really. This is great. I have a chicken wuss and a guy who just reached puberty in my squad. How to drive. Forward, back, get on and off, and steer with directional buttons. R2 is change point of view. Okay. Oh, god, that goes faster than I remember. So we could... No, we shouldn't be I was going to say, could we get out and quickly draw loads of magic for Zell? But never mind. If you've seen my Days Gone playthrough, you'll know that I cannot drive vehicles. Looks to be the same thing here. So that's the vessel. Ain't no turning back now. You scared too? I think I read that wrong. I don't think Seafood would ask if you're scared too, as in I'm scared, are you as well? Hey, you guys are the last. Hurry up and get in. Don't disappoint me now. Come on, move it. Hurry, Squall. Okay, guys. I'm going to leave this episode here because I know as soon as I get onto that vessel, as Sifa's calling it, the next part of the main story will begin. There's a cutscene, and it's a part of the story that I really want to keep all in one neat little episode, all on its own. So thanks for watching along with this one. I hope my reading of the dialogue isn't too bad. I don't think I made too many mistakes. But now I've jinxed myself for the next episode. So smash the like button. I really do appreciate it. Subscribe, and you will get notifications as well when the next video comes out, where I will probably read everything wrong. I'll see you there. Goodbye, everyone.